Okay, you guys, let's get this video started. I think you are gonna be able to hear the storm that is going on outside. I hope not, fingers crossed. But if you do, I am so sorry. I have my little pile of Project Pen products right here with me. I have picked a few that were not in my original video, but I really need to finish up because they're getting very old and I just want to get rid of them. So if you see something that you might have not seen in that video, that's the reason why. And if you have not seen that video, I will put it here or in the description. Okay, so first up it's gonna be my MAC Strobe Cream. I am almost finished. I think I really have to squeeze this really hard to get to get whatever product is left in here, and it's just like a tiny bit. So this can go in my little bin of finished products after this. This is such a nice cream. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for my foundation, I think I'm gonna use my Estee Lauder foundation. This was in my previous video, of course, and I really need to shake it because it's separated. I just have a little bit left in there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but as you can see, it's almost finished. It's like through here. I just need to get this little bit out of the bottle. So I'm just putting a little bit on the back of my hand. The thing is, with this foundation, you only need like such a little bit because it's so like high coverage. I'm gonna use my elf sponge and I'm just gonna start applying that on my skin. This foundation is a bit yellow, but it works well for me once it really sinks into my skin and the product melts into my skin. And once I have bronzer and concealer and all that stuff on, it's gonna look really good. Okay, so this is what the foundation is looking like. I really love it. So in my original Project Pen video, I actually had my soap brows for the product that I wanted to use up for my brows, but I noticed that I wasn't using it at all, one little bit. So I ended up gifting the product to my sister so she can use it up and she can enjoy it. And the only thing I've been using for my brows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. This is pretty much the same as soap brows, except it's a clear wax. You don't have to wet it. You can just go in with the product and use it up, and I really enjoyed this more than my soap brows, which is why I've been using this. So I'm just gonna do my brows with this today. And I like to take a little bit from the little pod and work that product into my spoolie. So I'm gonna brush everything upwards. I mean, this product is so good and it only takes like a few seconds. And to fill in my brows, I always use the ABH brow powder, so I'm gonna do the same and I'm gonna go quickly through this. Okay, so these are pretty much my eyebrows done and carved, and they're really spiky and structured, but this is how I've been doing my brows and I really like it. So now we can just move on to my eyeshadow. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna use a little bit of my ABH primer on my eyes before doing my eyeshadow. And I'm actually just gonna use my fingers to blend that out. Yeah, so for eyeshadow, I have the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. This is the original one. I saw the second one and I really thought it was gorgeous with all the purples and the pinks and yellows that look so good. But I never even finished this one. I never even hit pen in any of these shadows. I might be close to like the yellow and the neutral browns because I used to use those colors a lot back in the day. But I'm gonna see if we can do something fun with this palette today and see if I still like the formula, because I haven't used this in such a long time. I don't even know if I'm gonna still like the shadows, but we'll see. Fingers crossed that I do and that it goes well. Okay, so the first shade that I'm gonna take is this one, and I'm gonna put that through my crease on a tiny blending brush into my crease. I'm gonna change brushes actually. That one is just a little bit too small. I'm gonna try and blend the edges, and that is going pretty okay. So now I want to make my crease darker to create more depth, and I think I want to use this really dark red. It's kind of the darker version of this shade right here, so that might work. So I'm just gonna try and build this up in my crease, going under my first shade right here. Oh yes, that looks so nice. I hope that this picks up on camera as well, because on my eyes it looks so rusty and like yummy. I don't know how else to explain it. It looks really rusty and warm, and it's starting to look quite smoky. So I'm just gonna keep building this shade right here. Now I am gonna jump into one of the darkest browns. I think I want to take this one right here, to focus that on my outer V and make everything even smokier. So, oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna focus this right here, just on this outer edge. And I'm more so doing tapping motions than anything, not really blending just yet, because I want this to create depth and not blend into my other shades. This is very pretty. So this is looking so nice. I was not expecting this to look so good. I had little hopes for this palette. So I think now I just have to use one of these shimmers. And I really like this burnt orange, but I also really like the red shimmer in here. So I might mix those two together to create like the perfect lid shade. I'm just gonna apply it on the lid. Okay, so I actually have these little like glitter eyeshadows from HausLabs, and this is a very nice red shade that I think would go really nice on the eyes with this look. It's not on my project pen, but I think it could look really cool. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of these, and I'm just gonna use my finger, kind of use that as a topper on top of this shadow. It's not like a glitter or anything like that. However, it does make it a bit more vibrant. Concealer, I'm gonna do a little bit of the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. And I'm just gonna apply this under my eyes. This is another product that was not on my original project pen video. However, I did find them that day later on a little drawer that I forgot to look at, and these have been in my collection for quite a while. I almost never use them, but they are very nice. So I've just applied that everywhere. I'm gonna blend that using my same e.l.f. sponge. Using this NYX stick foundation for my cream bronzer, and I'm just gonna take that on a little brush and work that product on the back of my hand, and then I am gonna apply it on my cheeks just to warm up the skin a little bit and kind of balance out that like super light concealer that I just used. That looks really nice, like a very warm toned skin with these eyes. I love it. For my powder, I have the Coty Airspun powder, and I've used this a few times since my project pen video, and I'm loving it again. It smells a bit fragrance. What? It smells a bit heavy, but the finish is amazing. I like to work in the product in there and then really press that on my skin. So I am looking like super duper bronzy. My skin is super warm, but I really like it because I think it goes really well with the eyes. I am gonna do a little bit of bronzer now, and I'm actually gonna use my Nars bronzer today. I'm just gonna go on top of the cream bronzer that I used. Now for my under eyes, I'm just gonna take a mixture of the orange shades that I used in my crease, and I'm gonna run that through my lower lash line, connecting it to the eyeshadow that I have going on the upper lid. And I'm gonna do a little bit of the darkest brown on my lower lash line as well, to make it a little bit smokier. Okay, I have added these lashes and I am ready to finish the look. I am gonna do my lips, and I'm gonna use this lip liner from Morphe, the Sweet Tea lip liner. And I'm just gonna line my lips with this before using a lipstick. And to fill my lips in, I am gonna use this Matte Love Essence Butter Stick. And that pretty much concludes this Shop My Stash / Project Pen look, you guys. I hope that you liked it. I am so happy with how the look turned out. My skin is looking really, really nice. My eyes are chef's kiss. I am really impressed with how that Morphe palette performed for me. Once again, I was not expecting that, and I think it looks so good. I'm very happy. I am actually more excited now to use my products up and really play with them some more, because I just forget that I have them in my drawers, and it's such a shame because they just go to waste. And I've spent some money on these products. Some other products were gifted to me, and I'm very grateful for that. If you want to see more videos of these, like Shop My Stash kind of video, please let me know. I'll be so happy to do them, because they're actually a lot more fun than I thought, and it's also like really satisfying watching that product go down and finish it up. So that's really nice. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, give this video a little like so I know to do more of these videos for you guys, and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. I appreciate you all so much, and thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.